Hi everyone, this is Brandon. Thanks for joining me for the United States Grand Prix qualifying roundup. I'm going to skip practice session 3 since I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I heard the two Red Bull drivers led the session with the two quickest times. No accidents or car parts around the track this time around, unlike yesterday, but not for qualifying. Um, 22 cars on the grid. Six get eliminated after qualifying one. Another six get eliminated after qualifying two. And that only remains 10 cars on the grid, and those guys compete for the top 10 spots in qualifying three. On top of that, if you make it to qualifying three and end up with a spot in the top six, you must start your race with the set of tires you set your lap time on in qualifying two. So essentially, don't use your tires up too much in qualifying two, just for the sake of you may have to use them again for the race, come race. But if you don't qualify in the top six, you can start on any car tire compound you like. But let's start out with qualifying. After Q1, Grosjean, the Haas driver, Button, Nazar, Magnussen, Wehrlein, and Ocon were all eliminated after Q1. That's a major disappointment for Grosjean and the Haas team not having enough downforce to be quick enough on the track. That's what Grosjean said, but they do have straight line speed, so things could change on the straight. But still, I'm sure they were expecting much more from the car at this track since, it happens to be their home Grand Prix. Um, Alonso, Perez, Kvyat, Palmer, Gutierrez, Ericsson were all eliminated in Q2. I guess Palmer with the Renault car was dealing with mechanical issues, and Alonso and Perez were beaten out on the ninth and 10th spots um, of the session by the two Williams drivers, Massa and Bottas, coming out of nowhere with a great set of hot laps to take the last two spots while time expired for the session. Gutierrez, then the other Haas driver, came out on track at the very end of the session to try to put in his quick lap to move up the grid, and he just couldn't get it done. He just didn't have the downforce to have a good to stick a good lap time in. He radioed into his pit box and basically all swear words. Not happy with the car whatsoever. But Haas remains positive, like staying positive for the race tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. But qualifying three, oh my God, that's probably like one of the best qualifying sessions I've seen at the U.S. Grand Prix. Um, Hamilton and Rosberg set the two quickest laps of all time, like ever recorded at this track in qualifying three. They're really pushing each other since they both have major chances of winning the Drivers' Championship at the end of the season. Hamilton was definitely pushing for pole since he needs to actually win this race to even have a shot at winning a Drivers' Championship at the end of the year. Um, Near the end of the session, Rosberg and Hamilton wanted to put in another quick lap to see if they could improve upon it. And he was Hamilton, like Rosberg was first and Hamilton was following, but he didn't want to be too close behind him, obviously, because he can get hindered by dirty air. And if Rosberg messes up, you can mess up your time too. So he stopped, like he literally stopped on track at the end of turn 17 or 18, sorry, 18, and radioed into his pit box saying that his car got like switched into seventh gear out of randomly. So watch out for a possible transmission issue for Hamilton on race day tomorrow. That would be unfortunate since his car always has mechanical problems, at least this year, while Rosberg has not. But here are the final grid positions for the race. Overall, I was quite impressed at the qualifying session. It seems competitive, and the track seemed rubbered in well, and the track seems less bumpy today. Also, there seemed to be a lot of people there enjoying the activities, which is a good sign since Formula One wants to see the sport grow in this country. Um, their new owners haven't taken over yet, at least advertising yet, so you don't hear too much reports on that. But it is very encouraging to have at least another race for next year at this location at Circuit of the Americas in Austin. Um, but that sums up my roundup for the day, and I will be back tomorrow after the race. The race starts at 1:30 Central Standard Time, in case you're wondering. It'll be on NBC SN here in the United States. Not too sure about Europe, but don't forget to subscribe if you're new. As for I am new as well, so I would love to support. And please hit like on the video. It would really help me out. Thanks, guys. I hope to see you soon. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.